Mobile courtroom this morning for a hearing on a DUI charge.
That's right. Fairley was arrested in Tillman's Corner last May. Today, he was hoping to hear some good news about his future legal proceedings.
Fox News reporter Steve Alexander was in the courtroom today. He joins us in the newsroom to tell us how it turned out. Steve?
Well, Fairley's attorney wanted him to be able to enter a pretrial diversion program that will eventually lead to that DUI charge being dismissed. But after hearing the judge's decision, the Detroit Lions star didn't wait around the courthouse very long. Nick Fairley showed his quickness in getting away from reporters and television cameras, putting his hands on a friend's shoulder like he was following a lead blocker. In the courtroom, Fairley was hoping Circuit Court Judge Sarah Stewart would rule a plea bargain agreement existed between prosecutors and the defense. That would allow him to enter a pretrial diversion program. But Stewart found no proof there was a deal.
And the assistant DA believed they didn't have an agreement. So I think the judge took that at its face value, and basically, if both sides don't have an agreement, then you don't have the agreement.
But Judge Stewart did allow Fairley's attorney, Buzz Jordan, to withdraw his guilty plea and have the case start in a lower court. At the traffic stop where he was arrested last year, an Alabama state trooper reported Fairley was traveling at about 100 miles per hour.
A lot of people speed, and it's not necessarily to do with impairment. Sometimes it's just the circumstance you find yourself in. So, I don't know that we're going to argue with the speeding or the other incidents, but we do submit that he was not impaired at the time he was operating the vehicle.
Fairley wouldn't answer questions about the ruling or anything else.
How about how you feeling?
Jordan says from what he understands, Fairley is complying with what he legally needs to do.
He's been doing a lot of community service as well, and of course I think he's working out again because they're getting ready for the next season coming up.
Fairley showed some of his quick moves heading to the elevator too. Now, Fairley had also been arrested in April of last year for marijuana possession, but that charge was eventually dismissed. Attorney Buzz Jordan says it'll probably be about 3 to 4 weeks before we learn when the next trial date will take place. Reporting live from the newsroom, Steve Alexander.